question on everyone's mind: how will Super Tuesday and Trump's legal challenges shape the upcoming general election? It's a question that stirred a lot of debate, and it's what we'll be diving into today. First things first, let's rewind a little to understand the chronology of the events leading up to Super Tuesday. Super Tuesday, as most of you may know, is a significant day in the presidential race when a large number of states hold their primaries. This year's Super Tuesday, scheduled for March 5th, is already raising eyebrows due to the recent shift towards a more conservative balance in the courts, a balance tipped in part by the 3 justices appointed during the Trump administration. Now, moving on from Super Tuesday to the legal challenges faced by Trump, the situation is nothing short of a legal labyrinth. Former President Donald Trump is currently juggling multiple legal battles, facing the prospect of being put on trial at least 7 times in the next year, which could potentially impact his campaign for the 2024 presidential election. These legal proceedings could potentially detract from Trump's time and focus, but past indictments have ironically resulted in increased fundraising and polling numbers for Trump. One of the most significant legal challenges comes from Maine, where the Secretary of State has removed Trump from the state's presidential primary ballot under the Constitution's insurrection clause. This ruling follows a similar decision by the Colorado Supreme Court. These decisions have been suspended until the state courts rule on the cases, but the U.S. Supreme Court will likely have the final say. This brings us to 2 central legal questions. First, did Trump's actions leading up to the Capitol storming constitute an insurrection? A lower court in Colorado ruled that he engaged in insurrection, but the state Supreme Court disagreed, leaving legal scholars divided. The second question revolves around whether Section 3 of the 14th Amendment, aimed at barring certain office holders, should include the president. Trump's legal team, on the other hand, disputes the insurrection claim, arguing his remarks were protected by free speech. The controversy surrounding his eligibility has broader implications, as similar lawsuits across the U.S. seek to bar him from running. The decisions in Colorado and Maine could set precedents influencing the outcomes of these cases. So, what does all this mean for the general election? With dozens of states facing similar legal battles, there is a possibility that Trump could be barred from running in states where he and Biden are closely contested. Such a scenario could have a critical impact on the overall presidential race, adding another layer of complexity to an already closely fought election. In conclusion, the road to the general election is filled with uncertainties. As the legal drama unfolds, the outcome remains uncertain. We'll continue to track the developments leading up to the general election. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth analyses on the latest political events. Until next time, stay informed.